Now, welcome back to another episode of the No Money Spent series where we spend zero stubs whatsoever on upgrading this team. It started off with all commons and how we got each and every single one of these diamonds by playing Battle Royale. So we got a pretty good team so far. Our entire lineup is filled out with diamonds and our entire bench is filled out with diamonds. I decided after my last flawless run that I'm actually going to start keeping the signature series diamonds that we get from going flawless, unless of course I already have each and every single one of them. Then I will go off and sell them. The only thing we're missing is one lever, and then we can take this team into ranked seasons and see whether or not we can pull off a victory with our no money spent team. Now let's go ahead and do a battle royale draft. If you're new here, end up enjoying today's content, make sure to hit that red subscribe button, and in general, let's aim for 15 likes on this video. Now let's draft. Now starting off this draft, the thing about this pick right here, I love Willie Mays, I love Troy Tulowitzki. Willie Mays is the best center fielder in the game. Troy Tulowitzki, he's arguably one of the top 5 shortstops in the game. We're not even looking at these two options. Now, it will be a lot more difficult to find a good shortstop than it will be to find a good center fielder, in my opinion, because we can get Michael Taylor and we'll hit pretty well with, but the defense and arm strength and speed and all around attributes that Willie Mays brings to the table just makes him too good to pass up on. We're going to take Willie Mays with our first pick. We're going to pick Sean up as our first starting pitcher. AJ Ramos, we love AJ Ramos. We're 100% going to get him. Nolan Arenado. Now this, once again, is going to make it difficult for us because Nolan Arenado, he plays third base. Now we could get Tim Anderson, he plays short, but I heard from a lot of people that this Tim Anderson is not good at all. But I mean 68 fielding, then we have 73 reaction. That's not bad for a shortstop. I think I'm going to have to end up taking Tim Anderson and deciding for myself whether or not that would be a mistake. Gagne, we can't go wrong with that. We have two pretty good relievers in the bullpen already. Josh Donaldson, we used Josh Donaldson throughout our entire first month of playing MLB The Show. I could also go with this D Gordon just because I am actually pretty good with him, and I think I am going with D Gordon because we have 6 silver rounds left. We can 100% get ourselves Miguel Sano to play third base, so we're not forced to go after Josh Donaldson this early. To find a good second baseman, it's a lot more difficult, so I decided to go with the second baseman. And then if I don't like any of my bronze options, I just go ahead and start using them on starting pitchers, because at the end of the day, I could take 4 commons or 3 commons in my bullpen without really getting hurt at all. As I said, I wanted a silver like Miguel Sano. That's what we're going to get for third base. And then right field, we have Jorge Soler available for us. So we're going to keep that silver round open to get Jorge Soler. I'm going to go ahead and waste this second common round on the first baseman, since we will most likely get one later on in terms of the rounds. And then Tyler Clipper, he has a changeup and a splitter. We're most likely not going to use him, but if we're forced to, we got him. I think we have to go with Gary Sanchez here. Even though David Price is not a bad lefty, I don't think he's good enough to actually make a Battle Royale team. And then it looks like we're going to be forced to pick up the right fielder. Even though I didn't want to, I just can't afford to waste a common round on a bullpen arm. I need a lefty bad. We get ourselves Zach Britton. We get ourselves either Jose Alvarado. I have a 5 ERA and 27 innings pitched. Or we get ourselves Chris Sale. I have 43 innings pitched and a 3.98 ERA. Now he has an 89 hit per 9, 90 K per 9. Let's see their control, 64 and 68. I think, realistically speaking, I feel like I could do so much better. He's blown 4 saves. How many saves has he blown? 6. But he's appeared in 43 games as opposed to 32. I think we take Chris Sale just because of his track record. And then last but not least, we take another lefty just to have that third lefty option. Now, what do we need? We need a first baseman. We need ourselves a left fielder and a right fielder. So let's look first for speed. We have 3 silver rounds to focus on replacing those 3 assets. We're going to get this right fielder just in case, although. And then Randall Grichuk, he can play right field for us off the bat. I have no doubt in my mind I'll hit pretty well with the bronze card. I did pretty well with this silver card. Jay Bruce, we got to pick up Jay Bruce. Jay Bruce, stick him in right field. Yeah, 100%. And then we need ourselves a left fielder, Rhys Hoskins. That's going to be perfect for us. We get ourselves Rhys Hoskins in left field, and then Eric Thames to play first base. You couldn't ask for a better squad right now. So Eric Thames, first base. Rhys Hoskins is going to go to left field. And then right field, it's going to be Jay Bruce. And then our bench is going to consist of Randall and then a bunch of commons with one bronze. That's fine with me. Our bullpen is looking pretty solid. We got 2 cheat codes in Zach Britton and AJ Ramos. And then we have ourselves Chris Sale, Eric Gagne, and Michael Givens. Our starting rotation, nobody really cares since it never really makes too much of an impact, if an impact at all. And then how are we going to do the starting lineup? So Miguel Sano 100% has to lead off. Then we got Willie Mays. So Willie Mays, to me, he's going to hit third. I want to put Jay Bruce or Eric Thames to hit second. His power versus left is not that high, actually. So Jay Bruce, he hits both sides pretty well. We're going to put him to hit second. Gary Sanchez hitting fourth. Tim Anderson fifth. I think D. Gordon is going to be our ninth hitter. And then Rhys Hoskins in front of Eric Thames. No, I think I'm going to put Eric Thames in front of Rhys Hoskins. And then put Tim Anderson actually to hit cleanup for us, as he has great vision opposed to Gary Sanchez. And that's how we're going to be rocking. Let's jump into Battle Royale. First game, we're facing the Bay Area Padres. He has Travis Hafner leading it off, followed by Sander Bogarts. We have Miguel Sano, followed by Jay Bruce. Overall, we have a pretty strong lineup, 1 through 7, and then 9 is also a pretty good hitter for us. So we're feeling great all around. We have Randall to come off the bench. He can hit off of lefties or righties, so I'm not worried about anything at all. Dove in a little bit too much. My PS4 sounds like it's an airplane about to start up, but get used to it. It's changeup, absolutely crushed. That's going to be a solo shot. Should be up 2-0, realistically speaking, but it's going to be 1-0. So it is time to see what the hype is about with this Tim Anderson. Is he a bad card or not? I meant to check swing, so that is not his fault at all. That is all of me. He gets a base hit anyways. I'll take that. Absolutely blasted by Gary Sanchez. Holy macaroni. Second deck. No second deck, but absolutely blasted. And so now we're facing the burning old man. 3 lefties to start it off, followed by 2 right-handed hitters, a switch hitter, and then 2 more right-handed hitters. So I have to bring in Zach Britton early into this game. I think we'll be able to contain the first 3 hitters just because of how good Zach Britton is and how good Bob Gibson can be. This Brad Miller, everybody knows he's a cheat code, at least to me. He's going to go ahead and get my opponent a base hit to start it off. And now it's a right-handed hitter. I'm pretty sure this is Scott Kingery. I don't feel like... Oh, this is actually Rhys Hoskins. And that's going to be an inside slider. We're going to throw him one more slider. Hopefully this one is dotted up. And it looks to be dotted up. He checks his swing. Even though we'll have to pinch hit for AJ Ramos, so he wouldn't be able to come out again and actually save us the game, as he's going to give up a slider. So maybe we do bring in AJ Ramos just to play it safe. Zach Britton, I don't want to throw him a fastball. I'd rather the pitcher come up and he pinch hits with whoever he wants to pinch hit with. It was a dot. Outside fastball. Dotted. And it's going to be an easy ground ball to the first baseman, Eric Thames. We're going to escape that little bit of a jam and hopefully drive in a run now, because we definitely need at least 1 run right here, right now. No excuses. We get Miguel Sano an opportunity to hit one deep. That is a knuckle curve. That one's hit inside the gap. Should be an easy double for us. And it is going to be an easy double. That's going to bring up Jay Bruce as well. So we are going to be in a good little situation. I can't strike out here. I have to drive in this run. We drive it in, as that one should fall. It is going to fall for a base hit. He has to throw us a strikeout though. 2-1 count to Gary Sanchez. That's a fastball. Gary Sanchez absolutely hits a rocket missile. It's a great pitch. I don't want to give him a fastball. We're going to give it inside just to see whether or not he can turn on it. And he turns on it. It's going to be right at D. Gordon, although. And we escape this inning, take this W. Let's head on to game number 3. We're facing the Toronto Longhorns now. He has Miguel Sano leading it off, so it's his Miguel Sano against my Miguel Sano, his Eric Thames against my Eric Thames. He has 3 diamonds inside the starting lineup. He has 1 gold, so that means he has to have 2 golds minimum inside his bullpen, and then everybody else inside his bullpen is going to be either bronze or common, and probably 1 or 2 silvers. We get a fastball. I'm telling you all, this game feels super laggy to me. I'm not running. Oh, he actually did miss it? I am so confused. This game feels super laggy. I kid you not. I kid you not. Good okay. Okay. Look at this, turned on a fastball. It's going to get through for a base hit. Going to second base just in case. Well, I had been picked second base, and now he actually go. Luckily, we got there safely regardless, or else I would have been flipping out right now. Tim Anderson, get the job done. Get us out of this laggy game. Get us out of this laggy game. Tim Anderson is going to crush one to center field. It's not going to have enough to leave, but it should move the runners over. My lord, I am delayed. Big time. Chad Green, that's who he's going to be bringing in. Slider change. Inside fastball, Gary Sanchez turns on it, and he's going to hit a no doubt 2-run home run. Let's throw a good fastball here. A little bit inside. Hopefully it's a strike. Look how slow it is. Like, that's how you know you're delayed. And he turns on that as well, so I keep forgetting I have to start everybody off with an off-speed pitch, because most people, they can hit a fastball since they are sitting fastball. Doubt he goes home, but just in case he does, we're prepared to actually gun him out. I think we can get him with a fastball here. We just got to dot it well. He's going to get jammed. He's going to get a base hit. Little unfortunate, but it's baseball. It happens. Any game that feels delayed like this, it's going to be the blow. Easy double play. D. Gordon to Tim Anderson should get the job done, and it does get the job done. Let's bring in Randall, and let's drive a pitch. A pitch right down the middle, absolutely driven. Don't tell me that's caught as well. I was about to go crazy. Should be a double 100%. A pretty good throw in there, but he's in there safely. How does he not down? I didn't even think that was going to stay fair in my defense. I mean, I'm delayed. Like, I'm really delayed right now. And let's go. Slider outside. GG's. GG's. Finally. That is the last game of today's episode. So if you did end up enjoying today's content, make sure you guys hit that like button or subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on all social medias at BladeMiss. And as always, I will catch you all on the next one. Peace out.